Today on Rappler. The surgery on Manny Pacquiao's injured right shoulder is successful. Typhoon Noul local name Dodong enters the Philippine area of responsibility and intensifies. And One Direction's Louis Tomlinson and ex-bandmate Zayn Malik in a nasty Twitter spat.
Hello and welcome. I'm Ayi Macraig. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. The surgery on the injured right shoulder of boxing Manny Pacquiao on Wednesday is successful. Dr. Neil Elatrash of the Curl and Jobe Orthopedic Clinic in Los Angeles expects Pacquiao to fully recover in 9 to 12 months and resume his boxing career. Pacquiao advisor Michael Cons, who's not a doctor, is more optimistic, saying it will only take the Sarangani representative 4 to 6 months to recover. The operation follows Pacquiao's unanimous loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr. on May 2 in Las Vegas. Pacquiao's camp revealed after the fight, the Filipino suffered a rotator cuff tear during training, which he aggravated in the bout. As a fallout of the fight, some disgruntled fans are suing Pacquiao for failing to disclose the shoulder injury prior to the super fight. Another class action suit filed in the U.S. District Court in Illinois accuses Pacquiao, Top Rank Promotions, HBO, Showtime, Mayweather, and Mayweather Promotions of deceptive practices in marketing and advertising the bout. It also names cable television providers AT&T, Comcast, and DirecTV as defendants. The lawsuit claims that, quote, the defendants deceptively promoted, produced, and sold the fight as one between two healthy fighters, expressly misrepresenting the health of Manny Pacquiao to the Nevada State Athletic Commission, all in an effort to maximize and collect pay-per-view revenue. At least 5 similar class action suits have been filed across the United States, seeking millions of dollars in compensation. In an interview with FightHype.com, Mayweather claims to have known everything about Pacquiao's training camp. He says, "I know when he boxed, I know when he didn't box. I knew how many rounds he boxed, I knew how he was looking." But Mayweather also criticizes Pacquiao for only revealing the shoulder injury after the fight. Mayweather says, quote, "What a coincidence. Just after the fight, that's when your arm is hurting? Why didn't you say that a couple of days before? I am still going to fight this fight." Typhoon Noul local name Dodong enters the Philippine area of responsibility and intensifies. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa says as of 4 p.m. Dodong is at 780 kilometers east of Borongan, Eastern Samar, packing maximum sustained winds of up to 150 kilometers per hour near the center and with gustiness of up to 185 kilometers per hour. Storm signal number 1 is up over Catanduanes and northern Samar. The same storm signal is expected to be raised over Sorsogon, Albay, Camarines Norte, and Camarines Sur by 11 p.m. Thursday. The Japan Meteorological Agency classifies Noul as a strong typhoon. Pag-asa warned Noul may develop into a super typhoon because of its intensifying pattern. The Philippine Justice Department finds probable cause to indict the alleged recruiters of Filipino on death row Mary Jane Veloso. Maria Cristina Serio and Julius Lacanilao are set to face a criminal case of illegal recruitment to be filed on May 8. The charges come from the complaints of 3 victims who surfaced. Philippine Justice Secretary Laila de Lima reveals the recruiters who duped Mary Jane Veloso were drug couriers themselves. De Lima says Serio and Lacanilao had been on the radar of the National Bureau of Investigation or NBI since 2011, a year after Veloso was arrested in Indonesia when authorities found 2.6 kilograms of heroin sewn into her suitcase. Both Serio and Lacanilao are under the custody of the NBI as 10 other alleged victims surface against the recruiters. China's aggressive reclamation in the South China Sea or the West Philippine Sea is the Philippines' biggest security threat. National Security Advisor Cesar Garcia says the disputes in the West Philippine Sea overtook all security issues. Garcia also dismisses UP Professor J. Batong Bacal's statement that the reclamation is a response to the international arbitration case the Philippines filed against China. Palawan-based Western Command or WESCOM Chief Vice Admiral Alexander Lopez shows China's reclamation activities in 7 reefs. Although at least 6 incidents of China harassing Philippine planes are recorded, Lopez explains it does not worry them a bit.
They were told to leave the area. It is provocative in a way. Because it's not the right to drive us away. We are navigating in international airspace, in fact, and we are doing our normal maritime domain awareness patrols. No, it doesn't worry us a bit.
Despite the maritime dispute, the Philippine Coast Guard or PCG says Manila and Beijing can conduct joint activities on borderless issues like environmental protection. The PCG already conducts mock operations with the Japan Coast Guard at the Manila Bay, but Japanese officials downplay questions on whether the exercises are meant to counter China's threat. They say the 2 countries will only launch an operation in the West Philippine Sea if it is a case of piracy. It's a Twitter war between former One Direction bandmates Zayn Malik and Louis Tomlinson. It all began when Tomlinson indirectly slammed producer Naughty Boy on Twitter over his photo with Malik. Tomlinson says, quote, "Remember when you were 12 and you used to think those Mac filters were cool? Ha ha, some people still do, ha." To which Naughty Boy replies, "At Louis Tomlinson, and some people can't even sing, but who's complaining when there's autotune, eh?" After several more Tomlinson and Naughty Boy tirades, Malik steps in and chides his former bandmate, saying, "At Louis Tomlinson, remember when you had a life and stopped making bitchy comments about mine?" Tomlinson didn't reply to Malik's tweet, but instead retaliated with, "At Naughty Boy Music. Good for you, well done. I think we've done all right in terms of sales, and I've happened to write on most. Keep trying." Tomlinson and Naughty Boy first quarreled on Twitter in April after the latter posted Malik's new demo song. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter in every story. Looking at the mood navigator in the middle of the front page, the story that's gotten the most votes is "For the Third Day in the Row." It's the same story. Commission corrects error on Mayweather versus Pacquiao scorecard. It has 62% of readers feeling angry, while 9% don't care. Today, most people are angry. That's the wrap for today, Thursday, May 7, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, SciTech for You and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Ai Makaraig. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.